Okay. Hopefully this doesn't happen again. I am not a big fan of how that happened, but in any event, we're back, and I'll reach out to those in a moment unless they come in. But welcome back, Carmelita and Sly. Oh, welcome back, Tenu. All right, so we got Tenu. Thank you, Carol. And Spike Ryan. No, but if you want her to be, I'm more than willing to put her up. Welcome back, Riley. Yeah, it just shut off on me, which is not that much different than how sometimes one gets kicked out of a game or disconnects from a game of Jamboree. Okay. All right, so let me put Tiffany. And welcome back, Odds.
The following contest is a
so up first is Sean Sanders. Prime time.
Introducing first, from Manhattan, New York, weighing in at 224 pounds.
Oh, awesome. Well, Riley, you earned the respect of Joker. Although, wait, what's going on? And of course, Jesse, noticing that his friend was about to get attacked, but match underway. And Primetime doesn't even have his gi off yet. And already goes for the pin. One. Nope. Meanwhile, the other two guys are on the stage. Oh, and Switch gets thrown off. Uh-oh, and now Tenu getting double teamed. And now Switch making his way up into the ring. And goes over to save Tenu. Oh, shoulder tackle. And then a zigzag. Now turns back over to Primetime and punches him in the head. And now Switch Gaming with the table. Well, he had a table, but then he got dropped with it, or he got the table knocked away. Oh, and then the ladder gets used as a weapon. And a Spanish fly onto Tenu. And Tenu gets kicked in the head. And nope, back body drop. Meanwhile, Switch. Uh-oh. Switch power bombs Jesse on the apron. And a spine buster outside the ring. And Primetime just beating the tar out of Tenu several times, just absolutely putting his fist in his face. All right, so Patty's back. And then, wait a minute. Well, before you could use that ladder. All right, now it looks like they switched off opponents. And then a facebuster knee onto Jesse. And then the money clip. I'm not sure what to call that move. And then Tennu, well, he trips and then followed by a leg drop that missed. And then a suplex to Jesse. And then Tennu gets hit in the head. And then Primetime breaks the kendo stick over Tennu's head. And then thrown back inside the ring is Tennu. Although, Tennu, wait. A pinfall on Tennu. One, nope. But now he's in there with both Primetime jackhammers. Oh, and a cutter onto Switch as he brings in that sledgehammer. And Jesse, or not Jesse, sorry, Sean gets rid of Switch, although power slam onto Sean. 1, 2, no. Not really. I haven't thought of using any bots at all, really, unless I absolutely needed to. I'll consider it. Oh, and a spear onto Sean Sanders. And wow, what a dive by Tennu. Now, of course, now this is not a false count anywhere match, so the match has to end inside the ring. So now Switch, what's he gonna do? Wait, Switch, what are you doing? My God! A powerbomb from off the top rope, and that almost beat him. And then Tennu breaks the kendo stick over Jesse's head. But now Switch. Uh-oh. A tombstone pile driver after his hero, The Undertaker. 1, 2. Oh, kicked out before it was broken up. But now Tennu's got to get back in there as Switch's... Well, now he does. Well, now Switch's opponent's back up. And the frog splash. 1, nope, broke it up. And now going for the, the Canadian jackhammer. Canadian jackhammer. And then a Phoenix splash, but Switch, you got to get back in there, otherwise Tennu's going to get killed in there. And then clotheslined by Jesse. Although now Tennu fights back. Oh, and then it's Sean who got sprayed with the mist. 1. But broken up by Jesse. But now Sean got mist in the face. And is about as blue as a Smurf. And then hit in the back with that sledgehammer was Switch Gaming. And then Jesse thrown back inside. And then a back suplex. Not sure what Tenu's doing, but you got to get back in there, man. Okay, now he sends the steps inside the ring. Oh, wait a minute. Now he gets put in the, he's got him in the claw, or I think that was the mandible claw. He put the mandible claw on him and got the win for him and Jesse. But it just goes to show that they've had experience to have both these men. Well, congratulations to Jesse and Sean Sanders. Take nothing away from the other team, though. Okay, I believe Jen is up next, so I'm going to let her know. The Money Death Grip. Oh, hey, what's up, Cherry? First time I've seen you. It's great to see you. Not a problem, Tenu. Thank you for coming in, man. I'm just thankful that you stood for as long as you did, so I appreciate it. All right, I'm going to let Jen know. Well, thank you for coming in, Tenu. All right, let me exit out here. And then Riley says, hey, Cherry. And also, Sonic was looking for you earlier. Okay, so I let Jen in the... Oh, hey, what's up, Mitty? But yeah, you were in action earlier, Mitty. And so is... Oh, and also Alicia's in lurk mode, too. Okay, cool. All right, so I let Jen know, and I'll give her the next minute to get this one. All right, starting now. So Jen has the rest of the minute to get it. And if not, Ty will be up next. Although, since I don't have a way to contact Ty, I'll give him a minute, too. And then after Ty, if he doesn't come in, or Jen doesn't come in, then Carmelita Fox will be up next. Okay, so 30 seconds for Jen. He didn't say what he wanted to tell you. He just simply asked me if I had seen you. But he hadn't told me what he wanted to tell you, so I guess maybe he wanted to tell you something, but he didn't want to. Well, I mean, I guess he could just leave it in a post, but he didn't say what it was. He just asked me like where you were. All right, so I'll give Ty his minute starting now, and if not, Carmelita will be up next. Okay. 10 more seconds, and then Carmelita will be up next. 3, 2, 1. All right. So Carmelita Fox, it turns out you're up next sooner than you probably thought you were gonna get, but yeah, Carmelita, you're up now. Let's see what Carmelita says. Carmelita? Oh, you and Bowsette. It against well, okay, so without no countouts. Um, we had Jesse, we had Jen and Ty, but they didn't show. So now it's Carmelita's turn. So we have Carmelita, and then Emma, Diamond Sky, Jose, Vera, among those who are immediately close to it. But anyway, so without countouts, I don't know if I could do a normal. I don't know if you want a normal tag or something like what is it? Extreme Rules or some other matchup. Mini! I just want to be I wanted to be sure that's the case. Stream Rules? Alright, cool. That works. I'm perfectly cool with that. Alright. And you know what? Since everyone's watching Backlash, let's go to Backlash. Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker. Well, that's a fun game. Definitely fun. Alright, so it's going to be Carmelita Fox. If I can get to her. And Bowsette. Yes, Bowsette is a thing in this game. Against LD and Crushing Kelly. And we'll skip the entrances for this, but I'll... Ooh, no. I wasn't happy with our win earlier. Yeah, they definitely deserve better than that. But with that said, let's get to it. Because we saw their team entrance, so it's like, okay, let's just get to it. So kind of fitting that we are on the day of Backlash, so we're going to go to Backlash. I haven't decided that yet, Blizzard, but once I have an idea, I'll let you or everybody else know. I'm playing Festival right now. Oh. All right. Match underway. Here we go. Oh, nice Inseguri onto Bowsette. Now turns over and switch opponents. All right, so unless Jesse, Jen Wolverine, or Ty come in, then Emma will be up next. Yeah, you're still on the list there, Alicia. The virtual game card with your brother, and he gave me the DLC for 2 weeks. So does it work to a point where you either get it temporarily or you can get it permanently based on what the giver does? I'm kind of new to this too, so I'm not sure. But that is cool that he gave you that. And then, oh my gosh! LD just got suplexed right on the ladder. Yeah, you'll be up next, Emma. Oh, it's only up to 2 weeks? Oh, well, that would have been nice if it was, indefinite, Also, there's Sonic McCracken. I suppose it would break the game if it did that, but it would have been so cool if it was indefinite or however long, but up to 2 weeks. And wow, what a dive onto Carmelita Fox. Oh yeah, yeah. So you asked earlier like where Sherry was. So I think you had something to tell Sherry, or if you did. Oh sure. Yeah, I might have to give that a test run then. But yeah, Emma's up next. A bulldog right on the ladder, and then no wait, countered. And then a miss by Bowsette. And then a big boot, although accidentally big booted her sister, so to speak, her sister from another mister, her best friend. And then a face buster right on the ladder, even though March had already passed. No, understandable. All right, now Bowsette, a backbreaker onto Crushing Kelly. And then slammed right on the can. And same thing with LD. Of course, Carmelita requested this match just to prove that they can win and give LD and Crushing Kelly a more definitive finish here. Oh yeah, I did see the pictures of what you did with Carmelita and Sly. Although a pin onto Bowsette. 1, 2, no. 1, 2, and LD gets the pin on Carmelita. Unfortunately, that doesn't change the outcome of the tournament, because what's done is done. But on the other hand, the Cyberspace Federation Tag Team Champions, the reigning Cyberspace Federation Tag Team Champions, get their win back. And Carmelita ended up doing the job. But as it is, congratulations to Kelly and LD. At least it's a better finish, yeah. And that was a 3.5-star match, so at least Carmelita is going to get paid a little extra for that. In kayfabe, that is. Okay, so I didn't see anybody from Jesse or Jen or Ty, so up next is Emma. So Emma's up now. Wait, Mitty? No holds barred? Uh-oh. I don't know if Mitty... I think Mitty's still lurking, but... Ooh, this is going to be something. Well, despite the fact that it has the wrong logo, you know what? I'm going to do this, just because it's going to bother me if I don't do this. Let me go over to show... Yeah, I want to edit, please. Because like I said, it's going to bother me if I don't do this. So. And that the show image should be... Where is it? It should be this image right here. Yes. Apply it. Yeah, so that's why I changed it, just because it was going to drive me nuts. And also, where's that other one? Yeah, and then this one has to have the other logo, so I'll change that too while I'm at it. I think it had something to do with the updates, which was kind of weird. And how that happened, I have no idea. Okay. I'm just looking and seeing what if that logo's there. These are all the custom logos that people have sent in. Okay, then I'll just have to put that one there. It's all good. All right, now let's get back to Emma's match, and it's there we go. Oh, much better, much better. And it was it was a no holds barred match, and it was MIDI. Give her a second outfit, and then we have Emma. Okay, there we go. For how long is the question? Wait, how long? I had that same problem in the last game. Like, I would fix it, and then a few days later, it would glitch again. Oh! Yeah, that is kind of weird. Okay. Or unless you're talking to Sly Cooper, but... Whoa! This looks so cool! Oh, Sly. Okay, Sly. And in fact, it actually blends in with MIDI.
Making her way to the ring from the other side of darkness, the Queen.
Well, there's MIDI. But as for this arena, I do like it. I really like that. And there you see Emma. I tried to blend the colors to stand out more. Yeah. And we have one of the longest entrances that you could ever have. So I believe next up would be Diamond Sky. That is, unless Ty or Jen or Jesse come in. But yeah, Emma's coming down.
And from Avalon, Emma!
Yep, so Diamond Sky, you will be up next. And there you see Emma. So this will be a first-time meeting between a rookie and a decorated champion, in the sense that she has the record for the most Blue Toad Wrestling World Championship reigns in the women's division. Is where the Endometriosis Foundation of America is located. I did not know that. That's actually new to me. I did not know that. That's pretty cool, though. Well, cool that a foundation was created in New York City. All right, match underway. Here we go. And well, both ladies had the same idea. So you have a pink ring with yellow ropes, pink ring posts. Oh, thank you so much, Alicia. Well, if you want to find a solution for endometriosis, you can click the link. And then a drop kick onto Emma. Now these ladies can fight outside all they want, but to win, they gotta beat their opponent in the ring. Oh, a purple pink. Oh, magenta. That's what it is. It's magenta. I would know because I looked it up. So yeah, it's a magenta color. And a miss. And now going for the pin on onto Emily Chan, aka Midi. Looks orchid to me. Oh. But yeah, this is where so you have Violet. I hope you like it, because you'll be going over to Alicia's house next time. I really liked it. Oh, and then Alicia's asking, what about the rest of you? How do you like the arena? Oh, and then there's also a black mat, or a mat that's colored black. Color scheme is fire. And then, ooh, a stop right to Emily, aka Midi Shot. Uh-oh, now Emma Captain Danger also likes it. All right, now thrown back inside the ring. And then, gets caught in the fin de mundo. Oh, this would be a huge upset if she gets it here. 1, 2, no. And almost beaten the former world champion. And while that doesn't give her a title shot immediately, it puts her, it shoots her up closer to the top for it. 1, 2. No way! Emma did it! Emma has beaten Mitty. Wow, folks. This isn't just the making of a new star. This is now the making of an ace. Although Emma still has a long way to go against some of the other talented females and other fighters, but that was huge. 2.5 stars. I mean, that's got to be an upset, though. But Mitty ended up doing the job, brother. Or sister. Nah, just kidding. All right, well, next up would be Diamond Sky. Diamond Sky's up now. Aw, that was sweet. All right, so Diamond Sky, you're up now. So Diamond Sky and Patty against Ruby and Weiss. Oh, okay. And you know what? We'll stay in Backlash. We'll stick with Backlash now, since we are doing since WWE is doing that. So in this case, it's Weiss and okay, where's Ruby? Ruby, and Ruby against Diamond Sky and Patty. And I'll give you the brass knuckles. How about that? Okay, Jessica Carr is fine. Jessica Carr is fine. Okay, looks good. Falls count anywhere. And then let's get a barbed wire bat. And a guitar. How about that? That would be something. The skylights. Yep. I guess I'll put it up. All right. So next up would be Jose. But I'll also let you know when I'm starting to run out of time. So when that time comes, I'll let you know. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a talent exchange. Like, say, for example, like there could be a time where the Unity can get, say, like the Unity could have Carmelita Fox, and then in turn the Unity would supply somebody like Maddie Sabin or somebody else, but we'll never know. But as it is, Diamond Sky and Patty are DWO Nova. But that's not to say that you guys couldn't work in an alliance.
Introducing first, from out of this world, the Nightmare, White Sleeve!
Yeah. Cool. An alliance.
From parts unknown, the Reaper, Rose!
So, of course, you have Weiss and you have Ruby. And of course, as far as Ruby's involvement in each of the tournaments, I mean, of course, Ruby's Blake and Yang are in the tag team division. And as for the four queens, all four of them are still in it, and they'll have to face off against the Mythic Elite. So that's where Ruby stand. But yes, the semifinals, as far as the are the following, and those matches are going to be part of the main card. So on one hand, you have the Mythic Elite and Ruby, even though Alicia says that should have been us, not Ruby. But unfortunately, what happened happened, sadly. But it's them and Mythic Elite.
The All-Star Women's World Champion.
And up next,
the WCW Women's Champion, Diamond Sky.
So there you have Diamond Sky, who is not just WCW Women's Champion, but also the holder of Baby Blue. And of course, it will be the DWO Nova taking on the double duet of the Monsoon Duet and the Dragonhearts. That would be Dragonheart RX and Kasumi. And on the other side, you have Ruby's Blake and Yang against Veranza Dancy and Firestar. And then the other semifinal is the Monsoon Duet and DWO Novas, Bowsette and Carmelita Fox. More information as far as the men's tournaments in a moment, but first, we now have the old queen of Lanale, and not to mention the #1 contender for the Blue Toad Wrestling World Championship, i.e. Baby Blue, on night 2 of Blue Toad Mania, Patty Chase, and UFC champion to boot.
Ultra-violent fighting champion, the Queen, Patty Chase.
Hey, what's up, Triple B? By the way, your girl, Jen, was in a match earlier, but that was in part 1. Yeah, that is true. Patty had a legendary reign as the holder of Baby Blue in 2022. 2K22. And also, I should mention to Patty, I still have that. Well, I guess I'll have to talk to you in a DM. But as it stands, I know Patty's going to be ready, and there is a possibility it could be her and Diamond Sky to meet in day 2. So there's always that possibility. All right, match underway. Here we go. So not only is it no disqualification and no count out, falls count anywhere, so this match can end in as well as out of the ring. All right, now they switch opponents. And Patty just throwing hands and then a spear. I want to say that Patty taught her that move. And everybody's saying hello to Triple B. It's great to see you, Triple B, I want to say. All right, now Ruby and Patty go head-to-head. Meanwhile, the Queen of the Fairies and the Snow Queen go head-to-head, but instead it's the, what do we call it? The Code Breaker, that's what it was called, sorry. Oh yeah, that's right, and also, and then Diamond Sky is also Triple Beats MXT Women's Champion. That's right. Although I understand that Alicia is looking to get that championship on MXT, albeit as a heel, but looking to get the title nonetheless. Yeah, I kind of said it right there, but yeah, that's true. And Alicia looks so different as a heel, but that's why I like it. Not sure about that. Although, okay, now all 4 women outside, and going for the triple power bomb. Now goes for the cover, but broke it up by Weiss. Oh yeah, definitely shout out to her. And then a pin onto Patty, but nope, Patty kicked out. And then the Pyro Strike onto Weiss, and then a pin. 1, 2, no. Almost got her, though. And now, wait a minute, what's Patty doing? Gets herself a trash can. 1, 2, and then Patty gets hit in the head with that chair. And now it looks like they're going to double team Patty for a moment. Oh, and then Ruby gets thrown into the steps. And then Patty got thrown into the steps. And now Patty fighting back. Now going for a bear hug onto the Snow Queen. And the Snow Queen, Weiss, gets out of it. And then Triple Beat says thank you. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And anyway, a pin on the other side. 1, 2. No, the referee took a little too long, and Patty took advantage of being able to kick out. And then Diamond Sky getting hit with that hammer. And now a pin. 1, 2. No. But then Patty escapes the submission. And then Patty thrown back inside the ring. Perhaps maybe even safer in there rather than outside. Belly to belly onto Ruby. And then a pin onto Weiss inside the ring. 1, 2. Nope. Oh, a tiger suplex outside the ring. 1, 2, 3. And Diamond Sky got the tiger suplex on Ruby. Of course, she definitely adopted that from her brother AJ, as AJ had learned that move when he became a wrestler. So Diamond Sky won with a tiger suplex from her brother and got the job done. So congratulations to Diamond Sky and Patty Cakes. 4-star match. Okay, I think we still have time. Okay. So now up next is Jose. So Jose's up now. Jose, no. I was tempted, but I decided not to do it. But no, Jose, you're up now. But yeah, Jose, you're up now. So let's see what I'm kind of wondering what kind of match is this going to be. Okay. What kind of torture? Why would you? You know, AJ, I think you shouldn't have done that. Wait, Emma, you and Emma against AJ and Violet? Well, there's only one way you can do it, and that's mix. I mean, I don't even have to do that. Okay. Let's see. What's a good place to go? Let's go to. You know what? You know what? We were talking about Triple Beat. Let's go to Octane. Wait. Oh, so Violet's not here? Okay. Well then. Okay. So Jose, can AJ pick somebody else, like either Vera or his sis or somebody? So let's see. But at the very least, I'll put you in there. Okay, I guess I'll put Emma in there first. So. Oh, Vera? Okay, Vera's fine. All right. And then it's going to be Vera. And finally AJ. But yeah, we were talking about Triple Beat, and you know what? I was like, you know what? Let's go to Octane. Let's go to one of his brands. So I was like, yeah, let's go to Octane. I know that he also has MXT and then Galaxy. Oh, okay. Oh, I could use that as I could use that as a backup, or as like for, or maybe even for the what is it, the go home show. I could probably use that for that. I could probably use that for the go home show. But like I said, like as we get closer and closer, it'll be much easier for me to make the matches that the people didn't qualify for as part of it. Because the object for me really is to find a match for everybody that I have created. I have AJ in 2 matches, and then I have, for example, Empress Alicia in no matches yet, but I always put a check next to somebody who's going to be defending a championship, or like Lioness, for example. She's going to defend, so things like that. Oh, you didn't create it, but somebody else did. Okay, cool. All right, I'll skip this since we already saw it, and it's already long enough as it is, so we'll skip that one. So now we have Jose. And if Emma was right next to us, she would say, like, if I was to say Jose, she would be next to me. And if she was next to me, she would say, "Can you see how much I love him?" That's probably what Emma would say.
From Newark, New Jersey, weighing in at 200.
Of course, Emma would sing a lot of other songs about how much she loves Jose.
The Psycho, Jose Bravo.
Of course, I'm not sure how she exactly sounds, but like if she has a very squeaky voice or something like that, I don't think so. And hello to Brian. And by the way, you had a match earlier, Mike Wasson did, in what turned out to be part 1. And then, of course, And then Brandon hit me with that microphone after I sung that song for Jose. He didn't like that, so Brandon hit me in the head with that with the microphone. And now we have Vera, sorry. Well, Violet's sister, Vera.
Tag Team Champion and the WWE Women's World Champion, Princess Richards.
Oh, privately? Okay, cool. Not to say that Patty wouldn't do the same for Papa. All right, so we have Vera, and last but certainly not least, making his first appearance in a his first entrance, even though we did see him earlier, and that is AJ. And it's kind of funny he has both of his green titles. Just as Vera had 2 titles that were colored white, AJ has 2 titles that are colored green. It's kind of funny, but fitting. Oh. No, I have it with me. All right, here we go. Match underway. And Emma with the Super Hurricane Rana onto Vera. Not the first time that these two have met, but it's the first time that they've met head-to-head, especially with, regardless of whether it's singles or, in this case, a mixed tag. All right, now sent into the corner next to Jose. Ooh, kick right to the stomach. And then Vera. Whoa, look at the strength of Vera. Of course, she doesn't have the strength that Violet does, but what she doesn't have there, she definitely has more speed and quickness than Violet at this current time. Although she definitely has the punch and then a pin. And Jose can't do anything. 1-2. Nope. All Jose can do is cheer on Emma. Now a tag to AJ, and now the men are in. And of course, these two have fought each other many times. Say my name and I appear. Do you believe in Mickey Mouse? No, it's me. It's Mickey Mouse. Oh, don't make me send Minnie for you. Or I'll go after you, Sly. I hadn't forgotten what you and Carmelita did to me and Minnie. There you go, Jose. Well, one word, magic. Ha-cha-cha. Well, it looks like AJ just got thrown around. Like he always does. What up? All right, give me that microphone back. But yeah, thank you to Seth Rollins for taking out Mickey Mouse. All right, now both these guys are outside, so they got to get back in. Although the Texas Tornado on Jose. Oh, that's going to be huge. All right, now both guys get back in. All right. And then a tag to Vera. So now the women are back in. And then a stop. And AJ can't do anything other than encourage her. One. Nope. Anyway, nice arm ringer reversal. And now, oh, the Widow's Peak. And Jose, in turn, can't do anything. 1, 2, nope. And attack back to AJ. Oh, headbutt right to AJ, though. And then, oh, nice slingshot cutter, though. Or Cody cutter, whatever you want to call it. Uh-oh, Vindamundo. And, oh, AJ got out of it. He knew that if he got hit with it, that probably would have done it. Zip it, you're not on my level. Excuse me, Mickey? Hey, I say you be careful. What? Oh, no, that's not what I want to see. Dang it, I hate when that happens, though. Like, it just ends because of a glitch. And then Mickey Mouse got speared by Braun Breaker. Okay, I'm going to try one more time. If not, I'll save it for another time. I mean, even if I put no DQ, it's just going to do it again. That's how flawed the game is. But on the other hand, I'm kind of happy that, you know, intergender is now a thing again. So I guess that is one thing I do look forward to when I get back on 26. Yeah, exactly. All you did was roll out of the way. You didn't do anything. And now AJ getting his paws stomped on. I mean, he's the Lion King. All right, so Emma getting punched in the face. No, and the reason for that is very simple. Just the fact that just the back and forth between the fact it's just the fact that it's not like 24 and 23 before it, where you know, where it's cross generational. Like it, I mean, it is within the same generation, but not cross-generational like 24 and 23 are. And the fact that I really do not want to have to get two different versions of the same game just so I could do that. So yeah. But that's why I'm saving up, or I'm going to get a PS5 so that by the time I get 26, or when 26 comes out, actually, it was the last of the non-cross-gen, but that was before it became a thing. But yeah, no, 23 was the first, really. Or maybe it was, and I might have forgotten about it. Anyway. Sure, Joker. Although you'll have to wait until the next show to get your bonus match, but yeah, I'll put you on the list, though. It's all good. Okay, cool. All right, got it. The version I got both current and past gen at no additional cost. Oh, how did you do that? And a double count out. Well, the two ladies were too busy fighting each other. Well, I guess we'll have to save this matchup for another time. But I guess on the other hand, nobody had to do the job, brother. Yeah, we'll have to do this another time. But yeah, if there's one thing I do look forward to by the time I get 26, you know, I would hate to get 25 at this point because, well, unless I get it for free, I'm not gonna like. And drags. Oh, I think you meant to say drags him in, but still. He grabs Violet. Uh-oh. All right, so well, Jose is. I'll have to again book this match another time. I'll put Jose back on the list just out of principle. But next up is Vera. So Vera is up next. So yeah, Vera is up next. Okay. Everybody's beating up on Mickey. Down up. Oh, yeah, not this one. Okay, so it's no holds barred. All right, let's go to danger zone for this one. All right, so we have KK. And Vera. There we go. Let me make sure everything else is good. All right, cool. Uh-oh. Violet, are you going to turn into a dragon and bite his head off? I don't know. Or I will take out Minnie instead. Uh-oh. And then since we've seen both these ladies' entrance, we'll just get right to the match. So we're going to do that. All right. So if time permits, and unless the match takes longer than anticipated, then I want to say Ryan will be up now. Yeah, Spike Ryan. But right now we have Crushing Kelly and Vera. We're done here with this rodent. Yep. All right, now going for the pin already. 1, 2. Oh, wow, that would have been something if she won right off the hop. So first time one-on-one encounter between Vera and former Blue Toad Wrestling World Champion Crushing Kelly. I'm kind of interested. Let's see what that is. In the meantime, went for the cane, but nope. Nice takedown. Oh, nice hip toss though. And then stomp on the arm. And a slingshot stunner. Ooh, back elbow. Yourself and Liv against CM Punk and Roxanne Perez. It's in honor of your mom, because she was a massive fan of Liv. I wonder if she still is. But that's pretty cool, though. And then shoulder tackle. And then Kelly gonna go for an arm breaker. Oh, you know what? Wait. I hope it wasn't anything I said. Anyway, a power slam onto Vera and a pin. One. Nope. Inside the danger zone we are. And then a flatliner. That's what it's called. A flatliner. Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry. Yeah. And, you know, and I'm pretty sure she got to see, you know, Liv in heaven, you know, where she is. But it would have been cool to have her with you just to see how she turned out to be. And that was a big star. A champion. But as it is, you'll always have the memories. Now going out to the... Now going onto the outside and getting a table. And then, oh, and a dive that... Oh, she hurt herself. Well, that's a beautiful thing. I appreciate that. And I'm pretty sure she would if she was here. But Vera definitely hurt herself on that dive. And then delivers a chair shot right to the head, and then one right to the leg. And then another chair shot to the head. Oh, but this time... Uh-oh, Kelly. Ooh! And her face landed on the chair. Whee! And no way. The silver bullet on Kelly. Of course, she has to get her in the ring as she can't win outside, but slams her right in the pole, right into the post. Then a roll up and a kick to the face. No, wait, reversed. Down goes Vera. Ooh, head, elbow right to the head. And then a jawbreaker. How much longer? Or, let me see. So we have, outside of Ryan, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people ahead of you. So there is a small chance that we'll have to save the 4th match on the main card for the show, and naturally make that the main event. It's the only fair thing to do. Oh yeah, Vera's using the 8-second ride. Although I could still do a match. Let me see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I might do a match featuring the women, including Alicia. So I might do a special final match featuring the women. Oh, the Dream Crusher? Oh, and I noticed we had a hockey stick in there. I didn't see that. Now trying to twist the foot and the leg in ways they're not supposed to bend. And then a shoulder tackle again. Oh, and then hitting the back with that shovel, and then right to the head. And now, wait, what's going on? What? Piper? What is Piper doing here? And how did Piper appear from? I don't think Vera had anything to do with Piper, but what is Piper doing here? 1, 2. Well, Vera kicked out, but I have no idea what Piper was doing here. But I might do a battle royal or something like that. You know, given that there are 6 women in this. 1, 2. Well, in spite of that, Crushing Kelly got the job done.
Here is your winner.
Although,
Stunning.
you know what? I actually just got an idea. But as it is, well, Crushing Kelly does get the win, as she gets the win on Vera, but I might decide to do a match where everybody gets their hands on Piper or Chelsea. I might make that a match in itself. Let's see. So we do have time for the match for Ryan, Spike Ryan. And I think that would be the last match before we have our final match. So Spike Ryan, let me see. It was you and Liv and Punk and Roxanne. And you know what? I remember the first ever mixed tag match took place at WrestleMania 6. So let's go to WrestleMania 6. One time. And it was... I'm going to try the no DQ rule just to see if that works. And if it doesn't, well, we tried. It was... what was it? Let me go back up to the... It was Liv. Okay, Liv. Or actually, let me get Roxanne instead. Roxanne and CM Punk. You know, I honestly the fact that they didn't put, well, they had something cooking with Punk, like after the heel turn of John Cena. But unfortunately, they just didn't follow it up, and they really should have. But... And then, of course, we have Spike Ryan. Piper, shut up. Let me see. Okay, so I can turn it off. All right, I did not know that. And then I'll put this one for 30 minutes since I don't want this to take too long. Okay. Here we go. Oh, wait, wrong. There we go. Kind of not a bad matchup screen there. But yeah, WrestleMania 6 was the first ever mixed tag match that they ever had. So it's kind of fitting that we are going here to one of these older WrestleManias here. I've told you to move! Uh-oh. And I think Vera and Violet are gonna fight. And it wouldn't be the first time that they pull each other by the hair. But yeah, please try not to fight. Otherwise, you know, your mother's gonna be very, very upset with you. I would know because I have a mother, and she would be, you know, she used to get very mad at me and my sis every time we fought.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing
Either she steps in or one of us punches each other out. Like, I got knocked out a couple of times by my sis. Of course, that was when we were much younger, and then by the time we were like 12 or 10, like by the time I was 10 or she was 10, I should say, then we stopped fighting really. But yeah. But then again, what siblings don't fight each other, you know? Well, here is Roxanne Perez, the prodigy. And of course, Diamond Sky with that face. And then we have CM Punk. But yeah, one of the things I miss about the old style wrestling shows is you see the lighting setup and the banners and how they hang nearby the ring. Like I miss the banners. Like I miss how they used to do that back in the day. And of course, CM Punk getting a very loud response.
And her partner from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 215 pounds, CM Punk.
Yeah, I was gonna say thank you, Diamond Sky. And now we have Liv Morgan. I was only trying to help, Barrett. You don't have to shove me, you jerk. Oh, wow. And now they're pulling each other by the hair. I mean, part of me's laughing, but another part of me's crying. You know how, like, on one hand, one thinks it's funny, and then the other part of you is like sad. I'm more sad than laughing. Uh-oh, Patty's like, I'll get off you two right now. And then last but certainly not least, Spike Ryan. And what happened to the belt? Oh, come on. Really? Really, game? It was working fine in part one, and now it's empty. What just happened to it?
Action Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion.
I'll skip the rest of it, but what happened to the championship? That's what I'm wondering. Violet Rose, Taker, Vera, Noel, Richards. Uh-oh. Oh, accidentally ran right into the official. All right, so I turned off so out of character, I turned off, or I put no DQ. So we'll see if that makes a difference, and hopefully we'll get a decisive end. I kept the countouts on just so that the wrestlers can get back in. But as it stands, yeah, it kind of looks like it got turned inside out. I don't know why. Now a bear hug onto CM Punk. And Punk escapes. Oh, nice counter there by Punk. Off the ropes. Nope, countered. And then a headbutt. I mean, that's certainly using your head. But yeah, after this match, I'll do a match featuring the women, including Alicia and Piper and several other women that want to get their hands on Piper. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much, Jamar. But I hope you enjoyed your 2 matches that you had earlier. Now stopped on the arm, and now a pin onto Ryan. Nope, kick out by Spike Ryan. Knee right to the head, and then stopped on the back of the head. And then a tag right to Roxanne. And now Roxanne getting some offense on Liv. Hey, well, welcome back, Dakota. And Dakota, I will say that you had a match in what turned out to be part 1, so you could always go back and watch that. But you had 2 career matches in a row. So as I gather some names up to see who wants to beat up on Piper. As that happens, a tag back to Spike Ryan. And, well, Spike made a mistake. He should not have taken his eyes off of Punk. Oh, you did? Wait. If I missed it, hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Even with the no DQ, it still did that. Well, at least I could say that I tried, but I'll do one more rematch. But if that's I'm doing part 2. Yeah, there you go. There's part 2. I wanted to share that with Dakota, but yeah, I'm sorry I missed the DM, so that's on me. Oh, Lady Danger wants some. All right. Well, hopefully we'll get a more decisive winner, if anything. Although, wait, powerbomb right to Liv. All right, so another tag to CM Punk. Off the ropes. And a powerbomb. But yeah, Dakota, you were doing so well in the match that you were in. And then thrown outside. Ooh, elbow drop. Of course, countout is still on, though. All right, so Carmelita's going to take a break. Okay. Now thrown back inside is Punk. And then a super kick to Punk. And goes for the pin on Punk. 1. Nope. All right, now attack back to Liv. Former partners and friends from the Judgment Day and Riot Squad. Ian Punk, I always hated him, and me. I always hated him. And Roxanne, former best friends. And then a neckbreaker, a spinning neckbreaker onto Spike Ryan, but he gets right back in. Nice hip toss counter though. I only had one and my mother's didn't get hers yet. Oh, okay. I'm going to see how many, and a miss by CM Punk, though. A lot of people want Piper. Well, I have an idea, though, but I'll share it with you when this match is over. Win, lose, or draw. Because we already used one mulligan, so we can't use another one. All right, another tag to Roxanne. And both women went for a move, but they both missed. And then off the ropes and a drop kick. And now set up in Roxanne's own corner. Nope. Oh! Whoa! I have never seen that move before. Or maybe you guys have and I hadn't seen it, or I never caught it. Now a flatliner onto Roxanne. And CM Punk can't do anything. 1, 2. No! Ooh, for a moment I thought Roxanne was finished. Oblivion. And now Roxanne tags out to Punk. And then, well, I guess he might have tried to bait him, and he did. Nope. Punk fights back. And a power slam by Punk. Definitely took a page out of Road Warrior Animals playbook with that power slam. And then a tag right to Roxanne. And both women went for a move, but they both missed again. And Liv thrown out of the ring again. Wait a minute. I'm getting word in my headset what's going on in the back. We'll have to get more news, but there is something going on in the back. But in the meantime, these two are on the outside and then set into the steps. Now there's no disqualification, but you can still get counted out. We just have a common enemy. And another draw. Just like what happened in the Jose and Emma against Vera and AJ match. Well, at least nobody had to do the job, brother. Not a problem, Riley. Although we have one more match, so if you want to stay around, you can. But if you have to go to bed, understandable. Okay. All right, so it turns out that backstage, Chelsea Green and Piper are going after basically the women's version of the hardcore title, which is the ECW championship. So it looks like they're going after the holder, Paper Tay. But uh-oh, wait a minute. There's a number of women behind Paper Tay about to get their hands on Chelsea and Piper, and it looks like they're going to chase them into the ring. Wait, where is it? There it is. Fist bump and make amends. Oh, that's awesome. All right, you know what? Let's use the Saturday Night Arena. We'll do that. Okay, so as mentioned before, our good friend Paper Tay is the champ. And just like the hardcore title, it can be defended at any time. But then you have Chelsea Green going after it. And so is Piper. But also in it, let's see, I saw that. All right, let me go back to the people that said they wanted some. Oh, Brenda. I'm going back to the list of people that said they wanted some. So one of them was Brenda. Okay. Oh, Lady Danger. And I think the other person was Emma, and then Emma, Violet, and Vera. Okay. Thank good. Yeah, no, I already got Lady Danger. So yeah, Emma. Oh, Empress Alicia. Shoot. Wait a minute. Oh, and Empress Alicia knocks out Chelsea Green. So Chelsea Green just got cold-cocked by Alicia. And of course, Alicia is wearing her other outfit. She has her hair down, so she can't even put it up. And then, of course, Violet is wearing her other outfit, whereas Vera's wearing the same outfit that she had just not that long ago. And then, of course, the championship, given that Paper Tay is in possession of it, is on the line, and it works just like the hardcore title did back in the day, in that, or the 24/7 title, in that whoever pins the champ becomes the champ. And I think I forgot to turn off the entrances to sell the illusion that it's impromptu, but oh well. But also, Lady Danger does get a match, though. But yeah, Empress Alicia ended up knocking out Chelsea Green, and now is going to join the fray in the ring. And, oh yeah, and we're live in Sacramento. But yeah, I forgot to turn off the entrances, so this is supposed to be like an impromptu match, not a scheduled match.
And from Delaware,
Oh, that's wonderful.
Women's Triple Crown Champion, Empress
But in addition to the championship, now it's everybody wants to get their hands on Piper, and they might just fight each other just so they can get to Piper. Speaking of Piper, there she is. That logo needs to be off the cape. Oh. Okay, well, I'll have to take it off the cape then. Please and thank you. All right.
And from Dallas, Texas, and introducing the champion from out of this world, the ECW Women's.
Okay, there we go. That's what I meant to do. So, of course, being that it's for the title, there are no countouts, no disqualifications, and falls count anywhere, and it's elimination style. But yeah, this is our last match of the show. Now, of course, I'll keep an eye on Piper. But I'll also keep an eye on Tay, as she is the champ. And already going for a pin on Piper. Nope, Piper kicks out. And then, of course, you have Violet and Alicia continuing where they left off. And now Piper just fighting off everybody that wants some of her, including Tay, who was ambushed by Piper and Chelsea, and that was before Alicia took her out. Oh, well, that's awesome. Oh, and a slam right to Brenda. And of course, the two sisters still fighting each other, but at least now they can do it legally. So now their mother can't stop them from fighting, at least at this time. And then, Piper. Oh, a slam right to Violet. And then a choke slam right to Alicia. Inside the ring, we have Lady Danger and Vera. One, no. Oh, wow, what a slam, though, onto Emma. And a powerbomb right on the apron to Violet by Alicia. And, of course, Alicia still has unfinished business with Violet. Oh, nice counter there by Lady Danger, though. And then, by God, look at the power of Piper. Oh, Tay gets out of Piper's torture rack. And then 1, 2, nope, kick out by Brenda. And then a facebuster to Tay. Meanwhile, a pin on, I believe that's Violet. Nope, Violet kicked out. Oh, what a slam onto Tay by Piper. Piper's going to look to win the title. 1, nope. And Emma had that guitar, but couldn't use it. Oh, now Piper with that Northern Light suplex onto Violet, but nope, Violet kicked out. In the ring, a pin onto Alicia, but she kicked out. No offense to the others not named Piper Niven, but you're rooting for your sis. Hey, that's natural. And now a pin onto Violet by Tay. 1. Nope, kick out. And wow, what a dive onto Vera with that elbow. Oh, almost got hit with that. Oh, and smash with the guitar is Vera. Oh yeah, that's right. Yep, Brenda is part of the Unity too. And now another pin onto Violet by Tay. 1, 2. Kick out by Violet. And then a pin onto Piper. 1, 2. Piper kicks out. Understandable. And then, uh-oh, Paper Tay. Oh, the neutralizer. A neutralizer onto Lady Danger, although the referee having a little bit of trouble. 1, 2. Nope. And then I forget what Vera calls her version of the bullet. I'll have to get back to her on that one again. It'll take some time for me to get used to it. No worries. And then a modified version of the Michinoku driver to Brenda. Either Alicia or Brenda. Okay. Uh-oh. The Violet bullet onto Vera. And Violet goes for the pin. 1, 2. And almost eliminated her sister. 1, 2. Nope, kick out by Emma. Nobody hasn't been eliminated yet. However, it's Alicia who has her hands on Piper. And a pin on Brenda. 1, 2. Nope. And a sunset flip into a pin inside the ring. 1, 2. And Empress Alicia eliminates Piper. Piper eliminated thanks to Alicia. So Alicia gets the bounty, so to speak, on Piper. And the referee is down too. Well, the referee was down. And now we have... And then... Oh, wait, 1, 2. Lady Danger kicks out. And then a pin onto Emma. 1, 2. No, wait, I'm sorry. Emma eliminated Violet. Sorry. No, Violet's eliminated thanks to Emma. Then a pin onto Alicia. 1, 2. Nope, kick out by Alicia. But Emma eliminated Violet. That's a huge upset, if anything. I don't know how Violet feels, but right now it's Vera and... Oh, there's Dustin. Although right now Vera is... Oh, whoa! And Emma just got hit with the fireball. And as that happens, a pin onto Alicia by Brenda. 1, 2. And Brenda eliminated Alicia. I don't know. I don't think Alicia's going to like that. But it is every woman for themselves, though. And then hit in the head with that kendo stick. And then one right to Vera, excuse me. And then Emma gets hit with that stick and it breaks over her head. And a snap DDT, part of her head hit that table. Well, Brenda eliminated by Lady Danger, but at least you eliminated Piper, so you collected on the bounty, though. Yeah, so Alicia got to, at least Alicia was able to eliminate Piper. Although a pin on the champ, but the champ stayed in. Well, now we're down to 4, and Paper Tay is still the champ. And then, wait, Lady Danger, what's Lady Danger doing? And then, wait a minute, Vera gets her version of the princess flip. 1, 2. Nope. Well, it looks like Liv Morgan finished off Piper. And then Paper Tay getting hit with that shovel. But then, Vera gets hit with the neutralizer and her face hits that spade of the shovel. Thankfully, it was the blunt end that got it. Well, not even a 1 count. That just goes to show how tough Vera is. 1, 2. Nope, kick out by Lady Danger. Paper Tay gonna go for it. The Paper's Edge. The Paper's Edge. That's what she calls that move. 1, 2, 3, and Vera eliminated. And then only for Tay to get a guitar thrown at her and it breaks over her head. But Paper Tay's still in and still the champ. Only to get clotheslined by Lady Danger. Logan Chase. Who's he? Are you Patty's son or something? Anyway, a pin onto Lady Danger. 1, 2. Lady Danger eliminated. And now it all comes down to this. The champion and Emma. Oh, brainbuster to the knee. And is this it? 1, 2, 3. And against all odds, is this profile pic Oreos? I don't know. Oh, you don't have a son? Oh. I would choose my words very carefully, Logan. But against all odds, pun intended, given that against all odds is in the chat, Paper Tay is still the champ. I don't know how she did it, but she survived long enough to win the title, or not win the title, defend it, and successfully. I mean, that just makes her one of the greater champions that we've had. What? As far as I know, AJ is not in a relationship. Now, there's nothing wrong with swinging the other way, but I don't recall AJ having a love interest, not that I know of. Now, sure, I can't judge what you do on your free time. But, so, while I can't really judge that, AJ, do you know who this guy is? Or does... No? You don't? Okay, well then that kind of just confirms my suspicion this whole time. So, yeah, I'm not going to deal with you. And then, a matter of fact, there's one other person who was in the chat, but just know it's not any of you guys currently, but was in the chat from part 1 that I'm also not going to deal with. But profile pic is an Oreo. I would much rather have an Oreo cookie IRL than have someone who looks like an Oreo go after AJ. TJ, DM me, please. Hang on. An interesting day stream with David. Oh, okay, cool. Also, yeah. Welcome to the show there, Luigi is Best, and that's the man formerly known as Monty Mole Sean. Right. So, I was also answering the DM, but I'm not going to say what was said. Anyway, that's going to do it for our show. And of course, the likes of Jesse, Jen, Ty, AJ, Riley, Atticus, Andromeda, Rose and Lily, Alicia, Tiffany, Joker, and Jose will carry over for next time. Well, it is what it is, though. Oh, wait, read your comment. Everyone has the same last name with being related, TJ. I don't know. I really don't know if that is true, Captain. Unless it is proven to be true, I can't really say that it's true until it's said otherwise. So, well, I mean, I was uncomfortable too, but I didn't want to outright accuse him until it was said. But I'm like, yeah, I'm very sorry about that, AJ, and definitely didn't deserve that. Well, I mean, that's more of his deal. I don't know how that relates to me, other than I had to do a second part. But I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, I was uncomfortable, but it's like, well, I've never known AJ to have a love interest unless he said something. But yeah, like I didn't think like AJ was in a relationship, but even if he was, he probably would have told me something about it. But at least I would have had a much better idea of who it was. But I would have done everything I could to keep it from being uncomfortable. So, but that's not. But again, that's not my business. But I also don't want it to be anybody else's business other than AJ's, if anything. So, or whoever really. But please do not say it out loud. Well, in any event, yes, friendship, peace, love, respect, kindness, loyalty, together and forever. But definitely, despite all that, I hope you guys had a lot of fun. And it's Sumide Yoshizawa. That's right. That's who AJ's with. So of course AJ will spend some time with Sumide. In character, that is. But for everybody else, this is the Blue Toad. I'm going to get some rest, get some relaxation. And then for tomorrow, so the thing is, tomorrow I'm going to have my nephews over. And if I do anything, I said doo-doo. But if I do anything, I might do something, I might do a quick stream or something else. But if I don't have time, or if my nephews take too long and whatnot, I'm at least happy that I did do a show on Friday. But even if I don't, even if I do have a stream, it'll be quick. So that's all I will say. But until then, Stay safe. Do take care. I mean, I'll see you over at Switch's stream. Luigi is best, but that's over there. But for over here, this is the Blue Toad signing off, saying goodbye. Stay safe. God bless to you and your families, and also Happy Mother's Day. But for me, I'm also going to spend some time with my mother too. So if I end up getting invited to a dinner or something like that, and spend time with my mom, and I don't do a stream, that's probably why. But for everybody else, have a good night, my friends.